This story is titled, They All Lied to Me and Blamed Me for Ruining Everything. Story time. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of a love triangle and even heard of messy in-laws, Bertha, but nothing compares to me for what went down with Steve and Amy and my whole family. Let me set the scene for you. I've been dating Steve for 2 years. He's super charming and generous, helped me through the worst time in my life when my dad passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that. Honestly, I thought he was the one. And when he proposed last Christmas in front of my entire family, I said yes without even thinking. Please do let me know your thoughts on a Christmas Day proposal. Personally, not for me. I like to have a special day for anything. But I do know people that have got engaged on Christmas Day, and I'm sure they don't really fucking care that much. Do you know what I mean? But that's when things started to shift. First, Amy, my cousin, who I've grown up with like a sister, started acting really, really odd. I'm talking cold, passive-aggressive, pulling out of being a bridesmaid. Pulling out of bridesmaid duties last minute, showing up late to everything, even leaving early for my engagement party without saying goodbye. She said, "See ya, I'm Irish exit in this situation." When I asked her what was going on, she said, "You'll figure it out eventually." Do you not know I'm preoccupied, planning a whole wedding here, hon? Just tell me. Be bold with it. You're bold enough to leave my engagement party early. She was being super cryptic. It just really makes me giggle. Then there was Bertha, Steve's mum. Now, I knew she was intense, but she got so controlling. She started telling me how I should do my hair for my wedding, what dress shape flattered me most despite my body type, and even tried to convince me to wear her old wedding dress. I found my mum's wedding pictures the other day. Jesus, what a woman. I don't feel like I've ever seen my mum's wedding dress. She had a little blazer over the top because they got married in September the 28th, if you care. So she had a little blazer underneath. Oh, this dress is so stunning. Like, it was absolutely timeless. Anywho, it was giving I wish I was the bride, not mother of the groom. Here's where the walls came crashing down. 3 weeks before my wedding, I got an anonymous message, literally just one line. "You don't know what you're walking into." I thought it was spam until 2 nights later I caught Steve on the phone, whispering in the kitchen, saying, "She can't find out, not now." What? Do you know who wouldn't do this? Shadow Daddy Zayden. Actually, that is very Shadow Daddy Zayden. But he's probably like plotting something incredible. Anyway, I demanded answers. He told me it was just work stress, you know, the classic. The next morning, Amy shows up at my door crying. "Oh, get lost, Amy. Respectfully, take yourself off my doormat. Remove yourself. Far, far away from me." I ain't got the... Oh. She says she needs to talk to me. She tells me that her and Steve have history. Ba-ba-bam! Like, not just a one-night mistake situation. It had been a full-on affair that lasted 6 months into my relationship with him. And do you want to know when it ended? Do you want to know when it ended, everyone? Well, guess what? It hadn't ended. It was still going on. She only came clean because Steve told her he was thinking about calling the wedding off to be with her instead. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Same, sis. Let's just take a second. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My cousin and my fiance. I confronted Steve and he didn't deny it. Just stood there. Oh, that really wind me up. Just stand there like a lemon. Like a fucking lemon. He didn't deny it, just stood there and said, "We didn't mean to hurt you. We just got carried away." Well, do you know what, Steve? What if I just get carried away with your dad, with your uncle, with your brother? Fuck it. Let's take it to your granddad if he's alive. Fuck you, Steve. I can get carried away as well. And it'll be with someone a hell of a lot more sexy Zayden Shadow Daddy vibes than you. You loser. Granddaddy Zayden. Right. It gets worse. How? How? When I told my mum, do you know what she said? Ah! Kicking my legs. Well, honey, Steve and Amy always did have chemistry. Eh? We're going through all the fucking lessons here. We've got history. They've got chemistry. They're going to have fucking physics next. We're going to be making some sort of friction. What other lessons could they have? Maths, 1 + 1 = 2, because next thing we're going to know, Amy's pregnant. That doesn't make any sense in my brain. Should be 1 + 1 = 3. Anyway. Shut up, Mum. Respectfully. Sorry, was I the only person in the situation who wasn't actively rooting for the betrayal? I called off the wedding that day, packed my things, left the family group chat, blocked literally everyone except my dog. Not the dog. But here's what I still can't get over. They all blamed me for blowing it out of proportion. I'm blowing it out of proportion because she was blowing him. That's why we're in this situation. Apparently I was not being mature enough to understand complicated love. You need to leave. Fucking Nick the dog. Take the dog. That's ridiculous. Like, am I insane, or did I dodge the most toxic family tree to ever grow? Yeah, chop the tree down, I say. Call deforesters. Get them involved. What a stupid bunch of people. That's just horrific. And for your own madre, your own mother, to not stand beside you. I've always said, you could have hit Steve with your car. And she should have said, well, Steve shouldn't have been in the way. That's how that conversation should have gone. I find it ridiculous that none of these people are taking your feelings into account. Not only have you had to deal with Amy, you've had to deal with his fucking mum being a lunatic, and now your mum being a lunatic. Do you know what? Maybe they should all just be one happy family. We have so many stories where people have these weirdo families and they go off and they make an incredible life for themselves. I think you need to do the same. Take the dog, get a van life yourself to peace, become a famous, make shit tons of money, write a book about the whole situation, then you're going to get an ebook deal. You're going to be so fucking rich that they'll be so embarrassed and you'll win at life. That's what Joe did. Now look at him. Clearly he's the happiest little cup there's ever been. I'm so sorry that no one has been here to back you up. I'm on your side, Joe is on your side, and I'm sure everyone that listens to the pod is on your side. If you want to give the girly pop who has written this in some encouraging words, please do in the comments.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.